Hey guys, what's going on? Jimmy the Owl here. Welcome to Wayfinder Wednesdays episode 24, where I'm going to have some bad takes in this one, I fear. First things, let's just get what the video is going to be out the way. Below this red line is everything to do with Digital Extremes and Airship Syndicates split up, as well as the state of the game and things to come, right? Above is the Rune Silver and just one statement. But I wanted to talk about the Rune Silver because I don't think it's a bad thing they've got rid of the Rune Silver anymore, because like they've said initially, they're going to stop updating the store for a while as they focus on the game. So they removed the tab so you can't buy stuff and buy old things with it, which is nice. I think that's a W. But then, like, I realized I've been saving these character tokens, and most likely for the first two characters to come out, I'm not going to be able... I've got, like, what? There's got character tokens. I've got 3 of them, and I think the next 2 characters coming out, the store's not going to be updated for them. So I've got to grind those 2 characters out, which is really irritating because I saved these coins for the express purpose of not having to grind those characters, at least the next 3. So I'm kind of sad about that. But like it says, we're updating to focus on the game itself. I also think it has something to do with down here where it says what systems were DE involved with, and a few other things were labeled as the stuff like framework used for the in-game store. I don't think it's we don't want to add anything to the store while we're focused on the game. I think it might come under the framework they're currently using is not very optimal or easy for them to have access to, so they can't update the store. So maybe once all this is done and they get a new framework worked out for the store, is when we'll get the store back and stuff, maybe. I don't really know. I'm not sure. This is overall a good thing, right? This is overall a very good thing. They saw that there's no new stuff coming into the store, but people were still buying Rune Silver and said to themselves, hey, look, people are going to start complaining at some point when they're buying these Rune Silvers and they're just not getting any new content. They're stuck with the old stuff. Let's just get rid of the tab. No one can complain. Good move. So, with that being said, let's move on down to the interesting thing. This is one about the current state of things. So, starts with, hey everyone, I know that you're all eager to get this information on the latest update for Wayfinder, which I've been waiting for so fucking long. Because Jesus Christ, man, like, it's been a long while since a good update has come out for the game that isn't just improvements to UI and stability, which is desperately needed, yes, but I'm really wanting to dig my teeth into some more new content. I wanted to quickly provide some context on why we haven't shared much lately. We're currently working through the transitional service from DE to Airship. As you can imagine, this is a significant undertaking, as it directly affects aspects such as release dates and contents. Your primary concern, which we fully acknowledge, and we are keen to share information on to our players, but at the moment we lack concrete details to provide. Sharing premature information could lead to further disappointment and raise questions that we, frankly, do not have the answer to at the moment. We have updates and would like to share them first. Thank you for your support. So, pretty much, it's just like a blanket statement, as much as I hate to say it. We've known about this transition from DE to Airship for a while now. They don't want to answer anything because it's a fucking... I couldn't see it being an easy thing to just transfer over. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line you'd have to get teams involved, that it would just be a mess. So concrete details is fine. The moment we have updates, we'll share them here first. Thank you for understanding and support is probably the most Wayfinder thing I've heard. As much as they do throw the word around, as soon as they have information on something, you normally get fed it through this. So, like, I'm not shocked that we don't have any information. I am kind of saddened by it, but then I'm wondering what the rest of this is. So, what are the systems DE involved in? Your account, login servers, CS, I don't know what the fuck CS is, and a few other things. And like I said before, the framework used in the in-game store is probably why the store is just not going to get updated for this foreseeable future. The Play Wayfinder site, the Wayfinder Wednesdays, I've took over that job, lads. Don't you worry about it. I'm holding the fort down. I'm the one who remembers these. I'm the one, because I've carried the banner on, baby. And a few other bits and bobs. This is stuff we already know, though. Yes, it is. But I also think checking in time to time is a good reminder players where we're at. We don't like it as much as you do, but them lawyers and stuff. Now, this is interesting to me, because I don't know why lawyers are involved. Unless, like, lawyers are involved due to the swap over to make sure no one's getting screwed out of anything. Like, I really don't understand, because this is the thing, right? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute fucking idiot. So, like, I don't understand most things that are going on in life. Never mind what I understand why you need a lawyer for this kind of thing. Because, like, I think, like, I guess because you've contracted yourself to this company and they've shut down the service that you're using, so lawyers would get involved to find out what you're owed and what, like, you get and what you don't get, I guess. I really just don't know where you would stand with that. And to be pretty clear, this is not shit-talking DE, which I don't think they are. If I give Wayfinder developers and the, like, community team one thing, they have been very, very good at, like, not just, like, instantly being, like, fucking Digital Extremes has screwed us. We had updates and, like, characters and this and that ready to go, and they've completely, like, cut all the plans, all our support, like, we're screwed. They've been very professional about it, which is interesting, because, again, it's only a small team of people. It's a very indie team. Again, it's not an indie thing because it had, like, it's not independently funded or anything, but it's still, like, a small indie team. So it is nice to see them not go off the fucking deep end and completely ruin everything. Because it's happened before. It'll happen again at some point where someone goes off the deep end when a game doesn't go their way. You see it a lot of times with indie games. With small indie games where developers, like, just go wild. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, what about updates? Trust me, it sucks. We worked hard on the Grendel trailer. I can't speak. The trailer was really good. It's probably one of the hypest moments I've been for Wayfinder was when I saw that. That trailer hyped me up so much for the character. And I'd love to show it to the world. Oh, wait. We worked hard on Grendel's trailer. And I'd love to show it to the world. Oh, and put him out and share tons of other stuff. But sadly, we just have to wait. So, can they not release stuff then while, like, the lawyers and stuff are involved? Can they not do that? I wonder. It sounds like that's what the thing was. And some mentioned the layoffs before too. No, this isn't affecting us at all. The content for Grendel and what we plan to release around them is done and has been done. Okay, I've been telling you guys not to worry about this. He has, to be fair, he's been throwing it. That's interesting. So the content is done, it's just not coming out yet. Are we waiting on the content? Slightly reductive. We are waiting from the transition to D to us to be complete so we can forge ahead. Right, so it's not the lawyers. Okay, it's the fact that they're just waiting for them to get full access to everything. The full package. They want the store, they want the accounts, they want... I don't know what else they had access to. They want the website, they want the Wayfinder Wednesdays, which is what I'm keeping out of this whole ordeal. You're not having it back. This is my turf now. I get to keep this. And stuff like that. So they're just waiting. They're biding their time. But at this point, then, if you're waiting so long, I guess you could argue that a lot of time to do content is taken up by the whole transfer from Airship Syndicate to... Wait, no, it's the other way around, and it would be DE to Airship Syndicate. It's taking up a lot of time that they should be developing stuff. But if this content's already done, then I'm not expecting big gaps. We might be able to go back to weekly stuff again once stuff stops dropping, because it seems like they've been working hard on content. I'll have a new character, and everything to release around him has been done. So that would be Mythics, right? That would be Mythics. I don't know how you spell Mythics, so we'll leave it there. That'd be Mythics. That'd be Raid. That is not Raid. That'd be Raids. Should be close to being done. There was Mounts as well. Can't, like, that is... Yeah, it works. There's Mounts as well. They should all be in the pipeline ready to go soon, I would think. That's interesting. So they're literally just waiting. I do not long overdue, but we wait. Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for a while. So I said earlier that the content is ready. Yes, and to be clear, it isn't content at 110% polish. This is what we know. I'm going to say this now. Every Wayfinder patch comes out about 60% polish. That is the number I'm throwing. There will at least be one game-breaking bug. there will be at least 5 annoying bugs. That is the worst spelling of bugs ever, but you get the point. And there will be at least one downtime. Every big patch, there will be at least one game-breaking bug, 5 annoying bugs, it's supposed to be an A, and then 1 downtime. I'm calling it now. Every patch comes out 60% polished. And that's no digging them. That's just how it's been so far. They've been polishing and playtesting and working on tons of them, but the minute we put it in the real world in your hands, well, you know. Yeah, see, exactly my point. We as gamers know how to break things. I am one of the biggest people for breaking games. Any video on my channel, like I try playing, you'll just see me break a game inside and out by just moving the wrong way. So, like, there's the fact that, like, I go out the map completely in fucking Bleak Faith. I got Harley Quinn stuck in the floor on Suicide Squad. Don't even get me started on Cyberpunk. That was a bit of a mess. Like, every game I've done and I tried playing on, I feel like there's been one, like, absolute terrible bug that has done something to annoy me. So, as gamers, we just break things. So, that's interesting. More details on why we have to wait for new content. Ahahaha! This is what I want to see. How long have we got left on this? Okay, this is the last stretch. Okay. More details on why we have to wait for new content. Yeah, I can shed light on this. Something like Grendel trailer is a good example for a big asset used there for big time, for big marketing push. This was massive. I can't underline, apparently. This was a massive thing. This whole thing here. This was massive. I remember showing this to my friends and being like really hyped for Grendel. I like his trailer, like the anime style trailer was fucking amazing. And yeah, I'm still waiting. You want to align these to when you want people talking about your game. If I showed this now and said this is badass, people might agree, but then what? They go, how do I play? Well, he can't, not him, but soon, but not sure on the date yet. Sorry you don't. But make sure to follow our socials for more information. Sometimes is a bad message and paid experience. This has been my biggest complaint about the whole Wayfinder experience so far. Is like everything is an ETA soon. They even meme it in their own server because they have the like emote where it's like soon TM, and that's like an emote they have in their server because it is like the big thing. Every time we get raid, how long have I been saying? How long have I been saying raids? Soon. Mythics. Soon. I've been saying these for months, dude. I've been saying these for like weeks and months now. Like, it is like the biggest problem they're having at the moment. Everything is fucking soon. Oh, I'm so glad they finally fucking acknowledged it in like an actual sentence, honestly. Without the solid understanding of these and our timelines due to it still being finalized between the two parties, it makes it next to impossible to talk about the game and the content in the future in a meaningful way to be interested to you guys and potential new players, which it obviously needs. That's also another thing. I'm glad they're saying that they acknowledge the player base isn't as big as they want it to be. I think, I haven't checked, but the last time I checked, it was at a, like, 500 player Steam count, which isn't the majority of the player base, because, like DC Universe Online, it seems to be more popular on consoles, but DC Universe Online also has the fact that it's on Xbox and Switch, which this isn't. This is just on PS5, I think. I don't even think it's on PS4. I think it's literally just on PS5. So, with that being said, yeah, we do need new players. We definitely do. You don't even need new players. You need returning players, because there's a lot of people that have wrote this game off for this kind of reasoning exactly, of no new content and soon TM being the content update. I don't know anyone who likes red tape, but it's a reality. I don't know what red tape is. This is a sentence. I have no idea. Do not share this to spread ire or hate or to direct anyone anger about it. That's not what this is about. It's just me being transparent. That is just them covering their ass because people are gonna fucking shit on DE for the fact that they're not getting content and, you know, they have to do this. We're tired of the silence. I know that you guys want to talk about the future, and we'll be able to do that soon at TM. I'm here to assure you that you'll have a future. Yes, the entire transaction has been changed. Yes, this entire transaction has been changes. And like my brain can't wrap around how that sentence works, but whatever. I'm learning to be frank, there will be more. The nature of the game. Will the red tape remain on as we move forward? No, once the transaction is done, it's done. And as Grendel reminder, people may have a right to be naysayers. It's totally great, get it. It isn't an echo chamber, and no one's asking it to be. We're all players too, so we know what it's like to be disappointed and waiting, etc. So, pretty much this all ends with... Oh my god. This all ends with a pretty sombering note of... We can't give you a date. We can't tell you when it's going to happen. Yeah, you know, people are going to be naysayers, but like as long as we stay strong, we've got soon. Soon TM. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much them. I don't think they want to. By the sounds of it, they have to wait for the transaction. It's supposed to be a V. They have to wait for the transaction to happen. Lawyers are involved. It seems that they're trying to figure out who gets what, in my opinion. I have no clue how the legal system works in this. Because like I said, they signed a contract that states like, you publish our game, you get a certain percent of the cut and stuff. You do these systems and whatnot, and so on and so forth. And I don't really understand. Like, for example, DE was involved with your account login servers. CS, which I'm still not sure what that is exactly. A few other things like framework used for the in-game store, the Play Wayfinder website, Wayfinder Wednesdays, which I've taken over so you can't have, and everything else. Some other bits and bobs, right? So it sounds like they've got to figure out who gets what out of the whole ordeal. Lawyers might be involved so that they can get the framework to the store, get the website back, get all this stuff. Which is weird, because I don't get how you can have Wayfinder Wednesdays, like, as a thing. So that's weird as well. But anyway, yeah, the big takeaway is they've got content. We just have to wait for it. Soon TM, which is kind of sad. I was hoping for more of a date, but I'll stick with soon TM. But as soon as it starts coming out, I might be able to go back to weekly videos, because it sounds like they've got content, and if they've got content already ready to go, that means the next layer of content should be ready to go sooner rather than later, which means the next layer, and they should be on like, and go like, instead of being like where it is now, where it's like we peak and then we go down, and then we stale, and then we peak and then we go down. Seems like we should, let me take your arrowhead, we should be able to go like this in terms of content drought, right? That's how my brain is working. If you've already got stuff ready to go up like this, then you shouldn't have that long of a downtime before you go up again, and then it should just stable out into like just drought, no drought, drought, no drought. Just before I get any like downward time drought, it goes back up into content. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll have to wait and see. Until the next time, my fellow Wayfinders. Let's hope the next Wayfinder Wednesday has better news. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.